What is the let them theory? At its core, the let them theory is a mindset shift that radically transforms how you relate to other people. The concept is simple, but deeply profound. If someone wants to do something, let them. Let them ignore you. Let them talk behind your back. Let them walk away. Let them stay stuck. Let them think what they want. This idea, popularized by Mel Robbins, isn't about being passive. It's about freeing yourself from the exhausting urge to control, manage, or fix others, especially when their behavior makes you uncomfortable or insecure. Letting people be who they are doesn't mean you agree with them. It means you're no longer using your emotional energy trying to make them behave differently, and the freedom that comes from that, life-changing. Chapter 1. Why we struggle to let go. We're conditioned from childhood to seek approval, to please others, and to get validation externally. When someone acts in a way that hurts us or challenges our expectations, our instinct is to correct it, fix it, or get them to understand. But let's face it, we can't control other people. Still, we try. We get mad when someone doesn't text back. We feel hurt if a friend cancels plans. We try to help someone who doesn't want it. We obsess over why someone unfollowed us. This internal resistance becomes a prison. The let them theory offers a way out. Stop fighting what is. Let people be who they are. It's focus on how you respond. Chapter 2. The human need for control. Before we go deeper, we have to understand why we cling to control. Control gives us a false sense of safety. If we can make others behave the way we want, we think we'll feel better, safer, more important. But this mindset backfires. When you try to control a partner, they feel smothered. When you correct others constantly, you push them away. When you can't let go, you become consumed. Most control is rooted in fear. Fear of being abandoned. Fear of being rejected. Fear of being misunderstood. Fear of being irrelevant. The let them theory helps you flip this. Instead of needing control to feel secure, you cultivate emotional strength by releasing it. Chapter 3. Letting people be themselves. What if we allowed people to be who they are without resistance? Let's say your friend doesn't show up for your birthday. You're angry. You think if they really cared, they'd have come. You replay the scene in your head. You stew. You maybe even lash out. But what if you tried this instead? They didn't show up. Let them. This doesn't mean it didn't hurt, but it means you don't let their behavior take over your emotional state. You don't fight reality. Maybe they didn't come because they're selfish, or they're going through something, or they forgot. But none of those explanations change the truth. They didn't come. Trying to change them won't fix your hurt. Letting them be who they are allows you to protect your peace. See them clearly. Decide how you want to move forward. You stop arguing with reality. You observe, accept, and then act, not react. Chapter 4. Mel Robbins. Personal revelation. Mel Robbins created the let them theory during a season of personal emotional struggle. She shared a story about planning a special birthday party. She went all out, curated guest list, perfect food, lovely setting, and yet a few people didn't come. Some ghosted entirely. Others offered lame excuses. She was furious at first. She felt disrespected, overlooked, unimportant, but then she had a breakthrough. She asked herself, why am I letting their behavior ruin this? Then the thought hit her, if they wanted to come, they would have. They didn't, so let them. And suddenly, she felt relief. The weight lifted. Instead of trying to read into their reasons or take it personally, she chose to let them be who they are and reclaim her energy. This became the birth of the let them theory. Chapter 5. Examples of letting go in daily life. The let them theory isn't just for big emotional betrayals. It's for everyday interactions where we feel triggered. 1. Someone cuts you off in traffic, let them. You could honk, yell, and fume for hours. Or realize they're not your problem. Your peace is more valuable than their ignorance. 2. Your coworker takes credit for your idea, let them. Then document your work, move forward professionally, and let your value shine. Don't sink to their level. 3. Your partner forgets to text you back, let them. If this becomes a pattern, have a conversation. But don't chase or beg. Let people show you who they are. 4. A friend posts something shady online, let them. You don't need to engage or clap back. Let people reveal their maturity or lack of it. Chapter 6. The power of observation. One of the hidden powers of let them is that it turns you from a reactor into an observer. Instead of jumping to conclusions, you start watching. You notice who respects your time. You notice who keeps showing up. You notice who disappears when you need them. You notice who celebrates your wins and who stays silent. Observation gives you clarity. Letting them doesn't mean tolerating bad behavior. It means giving up the illusion of control so you can respond with wisdom. Chapter 7. Emotional discipline. The let them theory is a discipline, not a one-time choice. You'll still feel angry when someone ghosts, hurt when people change, anxious when they pull away. But instead of reacting with panic or control, you breathe, pause, and say, let them. This becomes a mantra, a spiritual armor. It doesn't mean you're cold or numb. It means you've chosen not to carry what isn't yours. Every time you practice this, you build self-trust, grow your emotional independence, create boundaries rooted in self-respect. Chapter 8. When letting them hurts. One of the hardest parts of this theory is that sometimes letting people go hurts like hell. You want to fix fix them. You want to explain. You want closure. But letting them go means choosing self-honor over ego. You don't chase people who don't see your worth. You don't explain yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. You don't beg for love that should be given freely. Pain will come, but it passes. And in its place comes peace, a deeper kind of self-love. Chapter 9. Misunderstandings about letting go. Let's clear up some common misconceptions. Letting them does not mean approving bad behavior, avoiding confrontation, staying silent forever, letting people walk all over you. It means choosing your battles wisely, resisting the urge to force outcomes, letting actions speak louder than words, staying grounded in your values. Sometimes letting them walk away is the most powerful decision you'll ever make. Chapter 10. Practicing. Let them. Starting today. Here are a few ways to implement the theory. 1. Morning mindset. Reset. Each morning, say aloud, today, I will let them be who they are. I will be who I choose to be. 2. Emotional journaling. When you feel triggered, write, what happened? What emotion did it bring? Can I control this? Can I let them and let go? 3. Let them. Check in. When a situation arises, pause and ask, is this worth controlling, or can I just let them? If the answer is, I can let them, do it. If it's not, respond with clarity, not chaos. Final thoughts. Letting go is liberation. The let them theory isn't a rule book. It's a lifeline. In a world obsessed with control, likes, followers, validation, and fixing everyone, this mindset is radical. You choose peace over panic. You choose clarity over chaos. You choose truth over trying to change people. Letting them isn't giving up. It's growing up. Quote to remember. You can't control them, but you can control whether you waste your energy trying. Mel Robbins.